yahuudda oo halkan dhulka ah yaala ayagoo sidoo kale ku qaylinaya dooni mayno yahuudda iyo dhulkeena ma imaan karto qaar ka mid ah shacabkii banaanbaxa halkan ka dhigayay oo aan weydiinay dareenkooda ayaa sheegay in marnaba aysan ogolaanaynin in la kala gooyo dhulka.
Big reversal in a $7.2 million fraud case in Hennepin County. The judge has thrown out the jury's guilty verdict.
This wasn't some technical hiccup. These fraudsters, Abdelfattah Yusuf and Lul Ahmed, were convicted on 6 counts of charges, months of evidence, a jury that deliberated for hours, all erased in one ruling.
Yusuf and his wife Lul Ahmed were charged with stealing $7.2 million of taxpayer money through Medicaid overbilling in a personal care assistant or PCA scam.
Oh my God.
The couple allegedly spent tens of thousands of the fraud money.
And here's the part that rattled people inside the system. The judge didn't say the fraud didn't happen. She said the state couldn't prove who was responsible, which raised this question on everyone's minds. If a case this obvious can't hold, what happens to the rest? Because this ruling hit while Minnesota is already buried under billion-dollar fraud scandals, overseas money trails, and growing federal probes into how taxpayer money
got 12 judges.
And here's the twist most people missed. Once that verdict collapsed, the issue stopped being one defendant. It became about whether Minnesota's system can still enforce fraud at all, or whether the feds are stepping in because the state no longer can. And that's where this story really starts.
That's nuts.
Here's why this case collapsing came out of nowhere and was shocking for most people. This wasn't a messy jury split or a hung panel.
Jesus.
It was a unanimous guilty verdict. And that's because all the facts were on the prosecution's side. The fraudulent couple had a home health care business that barely existed and billing Minnesota's Medicaid program for services that either weren't documented or never happened at all. But that wasn't all.
The jury heard evidence that he ran his home health care company Promise Health out of a mailbox at a Central Avenue address where multiple other home health care companies were supposedly located.
And what's more, they followed the money and found a whole lot of it in Abdelfattah's accounts. Over $1 million moved from the business into personal accounts. Nearly $400,000 withdrawn in cash. You might be thinking, what could they have possibly needed that much money for? Well, according to prosecutors, they splurged it on luxury purchases, mansions, luxury vacations.
Wow.
A lifestyle that stood out immediately because it didn't exactly line up with their paycheck.
The files documenting spending sprees in which defendants, get this, took taxpayer money that was obviously meant to feed hungry kids during the pandemic, and instead they used it to buy fancy cars, property, jewelry.
And when jurors heard all that evidence, it only took them a few hours to reach a verdict. The jury foreperson later said this about the case.
It was not a difficult decision whatsoever. The deliberation took probably 4 hours at most, based off of the state's evidence that was presented.
And that's only the beginning.
I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door.
Hello? Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare. Can I speak to a manager? Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare.
And after a few questions, the lady went silent.
Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here.
These people are blatant about it.
Now we're going to Sweet Angel Child Care.
We're in the middle of a strip mall here.
Second child care spot.
Fiscal year 2025, this facility, which has its license for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way, all of them.
Let's see if...
Why is our federal government so stupid? They're just handing out, if you say that you have a place of business and you can sell us a dream, then we'll give you $9 million? Are you freaking kidding me? All I need is a few thousand so I can pay off a couple of bills. Man, my God.
If anyone opens.
Yeah, let's see.
Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the door.
They don't want Joey.
I put my son Joey in daycare. Cause I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, I work there. What's happened?
Well, I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
I was.
Kids.
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website.
He know what it
You
is.
work here and you don't know?
I don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
If he admit he know, he go to jail. Period.
He's there. What's
How
up?
many?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You worked here. Okay, well, then you're not of any help.
Not of any help at all.
Here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No, I don't know.
No? Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
No! You're a liar. I'm the owner.
Do you
Me and my wife, we raised 4 children. And I'm going to let you know this right now. Whenever we were looking for daycare, they were happy to interview us. They were happy because this means more money is coming in. This means we have an opportunity to watch somebody else's kid. So ain't no way in the world they're just going to keep the door closed, have no way of you being able to look in there to see if the facility is clean, see if they got things that are safe for children or anything. They want to come out there and shake your hand and find out if you're a good person, and they want to meet your baby, meet your toddler, or whatever the case may be. But this right here is shady as hell. Not only is Ilhan Omar helping them out from the top as a congresswoman, but Tim Walz is helping them out as a governor. And then, not only that, they are putting police in place to only serve Somalis.
haddaan askarnahay Soomaaliyeed ininkaayni shaqaynaa habeenii maalinba ininkaayni taagannahay ma fahanteen horta sida ogtihiinba wadankan anaga qaxootiyan imaadnay askar Soomaaliya ma jirin marka hadda anaga markiina la haygareeyay waxay noqotay inaan dadkeena u shaqeyno dadkii dhaqankii ma fahmeynaa luqadii ma fahmeynaa culture-kii ma fahmeynaa marka qofka kale ma taqaana ajnabiga abadaanka iyo anaga waa kala duwanahay because qofkii gaabkii waxa we build that bridge kaas ma fahantay marka insha Allah waa mahadsantiin again ogaada askari kasta oo Soomaaliya dalka iyo dabadaba ininku inii shaqeeyaa habeenkii marka hurudaan iyo marka ma taqaana achieftaanba ininka inii taaganahay oo
You happy now? For Mr. Shami? All of you guys. America, it.
Strong words from the wife of this Lovejoy Corner Deli owner as she left his court arraignment today with their daughter throwing up the bird to cameras.
This defendant is accused of flagrantly abusing the public trust.
A grand jury indicted 37-year-old Ahmed Al-Shami for food stamp fraud. Investigators say he would exchange money with individuals to use their EBT cards, then go to big box retailers to purchase items for his store. Transactions totaling almost $4,000.
He was selling Pepsi for 99 cents a 2-liter. You can't buy Pepsi for 99 cents for a 2-liter if you're an independent store owner. You have to charge more.
Buffalo Council member Richard Fontana lives near the deli. He says a lot of illegal activity has been going on at the store, and it has been a major problem for the Lovejoy community.
He was essentially the worst store owner I've seen in my 20 years in City Hall.
In my videos, I've been talking about Mito Blue. This methylene blue, right? Really small blue capsules. Amazing. And the potency is almost double what you see on Alex Jones's channel, where he's talking about the liquid that you drink. I want you to go to blueturner.com, put in LFR20 so that you receive 20% off. You're going to get a 30 to 60 day supply, adjustable shipping frequency, free shipping, and you can cancel it anytime. Y'all go ahead and take it, man. Let me know what y'all think. And don't forget to put in that code so you get 20% off. The worst store owner that he's seen in 20 years. That's nuts. But he was serving the community. They were coming to him on the 1st and 15th every single month with their EBT cards, and they said, we will give you $300 off of our EBT if you give us $150 in cash. Usually it's half and half. Usually it's double. We'll pay double for the amount that you want, or we'll pay a little bit more. So we'll give you $300 in EBT as long as you give us $200 in cash. As a matter of fact, I took my guardian to the grocery store last month. And because I pick her up once a month to take her to handle her odds and ends, run her errands and whatnot. And usually the grocery store is one of our last visits, last stops. And it was this brother outside the grocery store yelling out, I got that $150. I got $300 on the EBT for $150. I got $300 on EBT for $150. So he had an EBT card, a $300 EBT card that he was selling for $150. Yeah, you cannot make this sugar honey iced tea up. If you hear any information about this, believe it to be true because it's happening. We are taking these people down, but we got judges in place that's saying, well, I know that everything on paper says that he did it, and I know that the whole jury that said that he did it, and he should go to jail for it, or there should be some type of penance, something. But you know what? I'm going to dismiss it. We got judges in place that's helping these illegals do what they're doing. We got governors in place. We got congressmen and women in place. We have police officers and police departments in place. They've already taken over Dearborn, Michigan. They're taking over Minnesota right now. They're taking over Ohio. What else do you want? Man, y'all better start taking this seriously, bro. I take this seriously right daggone now. Let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. Love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.